Good morning. Welcome to another market vlog. We are headed to our next market. We are going to be in Swanee today. So we are currently leaving the apartment. We're getting the car loaded up to go and set up and start our market day. So of course we're going to start off our morning hopefully with some coffee, getting loaded up. We are headed to the market. So we just got the car loaded up, everything's in, and we are headed over to Swanee to have a weekend market. So it's gonna be a 2-day market, and we're hoping it's a good market. We haven't been to this spring one, so this is a new one to us. It's actually a little chilly out today, so we have our jackets on. I have croquet on, of course. Let's go get set up at the market. I didn't film a lot while we were setting up because it was kind of chaos when we got here. But we have everything set up. The booth is now ready. And we've already made our first sale, so we'll see you guys here. Alright, before we get too far into the day, I'm gonna fill out our adoption registry. Every time a mushy gets adopted out, people can take a Polaroid with them for adoption day, and they get to go in our adoption registry. So this is our new one for 2025. Now I'm taping in the Polaroids for the last 2 markets since I just got the book in like 2 days ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and fill out the adoption registry so that people coming by for adoptions today can see who all's in the community for 2025.
Of day 1 for Swanee Art Fest 2025. We are now working on packing up the tent. It got really windy today, and we are here way past the time that they said that you guys can pack up because of some really neat people who stopped us last minute to get some mushies. They wanted to make sure they got them before they got adopted. And yeah, so we're gonna get packed up and we're gonna go home. I think we need to either stop and get dinner or we're gonna find something to cook. We got a lot of interest today for the shirts. 2 people today were like, you need to make this a game because it'll be awesome. I'm like, yes, I'm already doing that. Getting that going, a lot of fun. Hoping to get that on our Patreon within like 5-ish months, at least a playable demo for everyone to check out. So if you want to try that out when it goes out, it'll be there. So we're gonna finish getting packed up and we'll see you guys later.
Welcome to day 2. We went and picked up IHOP this morning to eat while we're sitting here after we get set up. I did pick up my coffee, of course, and we have got most of the stuff already out. We do have to set up the mushies. We put our mushies away every day that we're at a market just to make sure that they stay nice and safe. If there's like any hard wind or a lot of pollen or anything like that, we've got to get the mushies set back up. And I brought tinfoil today to work on armatures in the meantime, so I'm gonna try to do some of that today. I normally get kind of distracted if I'm working at a market, so I try not to do too much like heavy stuff while working here. I did work on the book last night. Now we've got the book all set up. It's nice and pretty. So people will be able to look through from yesterday and see their pictures in there. So the book is now ready. Love that. So if you came and visited us, your picture is now in the book. Congratulations. Yay! Thanks for joining the family. Let's get everything set up and then we'll keep going. at the end of our market day. We did pretty well. It was a really pretty day out today. So we're gonna go ahead and start packing up. We've got quite a bit to pack up. Luckily we aren't too far away from home. We've got a couple more things to do at home tonight. So I think we're gonna work on getting the coloring book finalized as well. So that should be coming up kind of soon, which is really excited. We are really looking forward to putting the coloring book out. We got a lot of interest in it already today. So for anyone that came to the markets and got to see the coloring page tester page, look forward to it. There are many more sheets like that going to be in the coloring book. Let's go ahead and start getting packed up and then we'll see y'all at home. Home, got a smoothie because your girl and your boy gotta rehydrate. Taking down the setup is for some reason always so much harder than putting the setup up.
Yes, agreed.
I don't know if it's just because like you're packing up to go home, and even if you've had like a bomb.com day, it's still like, oh, I have to take it all down now. Like setting up, you're like, I'm excited to get going, but then when you take it down, it's like, oh, this is just hard work. It's now 8 p.m. We're now home, hooray. We do have a couple more things we want to get done, so we still want to work on the coloring book. We're looking into getting our coloring book officially printed. Yay! I think I have a printer in mind, but we're unsure like how many books we want to get printed. We want to make sure we see the quality. I know a lot of people like using things like alcohol markers. I want to get a sample book and test out to make sure like
They work.
Alright, socks. Yeah, make sure the alcohol markers don't just bleed all through to the next page. Let's get into that. Smoothie is so good. Hello, welcome to 1 week later. Last you guys saw we were working on the stuff for the coloring book. That was last week. I didn't feel like we had enough footage, so congratulations. This is gonna be a double feature. Woohoo! 2 weekends, 1 video. So we are gonna be having our festival in Thomaston, which is gonna be Art and Soul. That was our very first ever festival that we ever attended and were vendors at. So we go back every year to kind of also support that community too, since we had our start there and we love going back. So we are going to be going back to Thomaston this weekend. This weekend is also Easter weekend. So we are going to be going down visiting family this weekend as well. We are going to be driving down today, staying with them, going to the festival tomorrow, and then the day after spending some time with them on Easter. So we have a lot to do. I'm also getting my wedding dress fitted today. Obviously most of that won't be filmed. I'm not sure what else will get done, but I'm gonna get as much as I can. It's just gonna kind of be a crazy weekend. So let's get into part 2 of the double feature. It is several hours later. We have now made our way. Say hello. We've now made it to family's house. We're gonna head out to Tanger and pick up a couple things and then come back, have dinner, and then tomorrow will be the market. and soul. We have everything set up. So we're about 2 hours into the market. We've already had several adoptions. Always excited to be back. We've already had several people come up that have been like, oh, we saw you guys here last year, or we already have a mushie, so we always like to know like how the mushies are doing. So we've already gotten to see several people that we've seen in previous years. This is our first market that we ever started at. It's fun to kind of see how far we've come every year, getting better and better, adding more stuff, improving our craftsmanship. We enjoy coming back to this one. The day is just getting started. It's supposed to be a really warm day, so hopefully we don't just sweat into puddles. We are right across the way from one of our vendor friends whose name is Tristan. She runs like almost like a curio shop type booth. We first met her year one. She had made resined mushroom earrings where she'd like foraged tiny little mushrooms and put them into resin. So I have some of her earrings from year one, and ever since we see her every time. We only brought 17 mushies with us and 3 of them are already gone, so I'm a little concerned on stock. We're at the end of Art and Soul Festival. We had a pretty good day. It was a little bit slower this year, I think due to Easter being tomorrow. So we are gonna go and start packing up and getting ready to go home and spend time with our family for Easter. So let's go ahead and start packing up the car. And we've got about an hour drive home, so it's like it's not that far. But we got a lot of excitement over the coloring book. We got to see several people that have gotten mushies before, who we've gotten to reconnect with and see how they're doing, which is always a lot of fun. And it's one of the things we love most about coming back to this festival, is that we've been here every single year that we've been operational, and we really get to kind of see the community grow as well as them see us grow. So that's been a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get the car packed up when Ty gets back and head home for the night. It is now Easter morning, so happy Easter to those of you who celebrate it. If not, happy Sunday. We are loading the car after eating Easter lunch, and we're gonna be headed home. So this is gonna be the end of our vlog today. I hope you enjoyed. So if you want to, follow, subscribe, do all the fun stuff, and leave us a thumbs up. We will catch you guys next time. Bye.